Well, hello everybody. It's Dave's Song Factory again. Thank you for hooking up. I'm just turning this gadget round so you can see my compatriot Mark back from his voyages. He's going to tell us what he's been up to and give us a bit of an explanation. And you will.
I'll tell you all about it.
He's going to tell us all about it.
Been doing a bit of porridge.
Greetings everybody to Dave's Song Factory. It's that weekly thing where I open up that big old treasure chest of songs and stories and stray memories that have followed me through a lifetime of rock and roll. All 83 years of it, I might add. I'm hazard to mention, but I was born in Birmingham in 1942. I'm Dave Scott Morgan and this is Dave's Song Factory, and here we just kind of kick around some musical stuff and I don't know, we just have a bit of fun and talk about musicals, talk about what's been on the cards this week. And Mark just reminded me just before we just came on air that 2 weeks ago now, not last Friday, but the Friday before,
you missed last
November
week.
the 7th. When was November the 7th? What's the date now? 20th.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
November the 7th, yeah. We had a big concert at the Conservatoire where we were honouring Richard Tandy. The Richard Tandy Scholarship has begun operating. In fact, I met the first student who's got the scholarship, who's got Richard Tandy's bursary to help him study music for, I guess, for a year. I think it's a yearly kind of thing that it's awarded. And, you know, Richard would have just been so blessed to meet this kid. I met him and I just thought, wow, you know, Richard, you would just you'd love this, to see this guy's going forward, helped on by you. And I got to sing one of Richard's songs. Sorry, Mark.
I was just saying, what's the scholarship then? So
It's a fund.
A fund.
A fund that was seeded originally by Sheila, his wife,
yeah.
And also there was a raffle done by the last ELO tour.
Oh,
There was some kind of raffle, some kind of prize thing done about getting the front seat tickets or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And out of that they raised several £1,000s, which went into this fund. And the fund's now up and running. It's been running for. It actually started some months ago because Richard's died 18 months ago now almost. So, and so the first recipient of the fund was actually announced. I think it was that November the 7th. Anyway, it was announced to me November the 7th, and I met him, and that was great.
It's a young musician that's gonna.
Young kid, yeah.
Yeah. Was he an ELO fan?
He probably never heard of him. He's a young kid.
Unbelievable.
You know, I mean, we're talking. These are people don't. This is prehistoric times, you know.
Sort of, but I think the song. You know, in fact, when I watch YouTube videos, so many people comment and make videos just about Mr. Blue Sky. Do you know that?
Oh, well, that was a classic
and that
pop song.
transcends.
That was one of the best pop songs ever written. Yeah, in my opinion.
It's always played on the radio.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even when it's not sunny or blue.
Even when it's not sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which very rarely happens, of course.
In England, yeah. Play it more in California, I think.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Some young kids are plugged into ELO, but most of them it belongs to another era. So I didn't ask him about that. No, I simply don't know. I guess that because he's got this scholarship, I guess he'd be kind of interested to find out what sort of music Richard had done, and he got to hear a whole bunch of it on that Friday night, because it was all ELO music and Richard music and my music. It was all stuff that Richard and I had been involved in, basically. Yeah.
And what's his name? Flip it off.
Martin was there.
Yeah, I've got a headache. Yeah, Martin, who again was on the tour, wasn't he?
He was on the last ELO tour with me, 1986.
Yeah. So you can see him on video, and Dave playing in America when they're interviewed, and yeah. So Martin was there doing that same thing with you and Richard. You for Richard.
Yeah, he played bass for this thing on Friday, and that worked really good. it was really lovely to play a song of Richard's. It's never been heard before outside of well, never been heard publicly. And I sang this song of Richard's, and we had a tape of Richard actually playing his guitar and singing backing harmonies to it. And then we had an orchestra behind, putting Lou Clark directing this orchestra, putting a little orchestral touch to it on top, and Martin played bass to it, and it was just such a thrill to sing that song and know that people were really receiving that for the first time. They were very receptive to it, and I was really chuffed.
That's good, Dave. That's good. What about your band? You've done any gigs?
We did one, a rather unflattering one last week. Yeah. Can we change the subject?
Oh, you were past that.
Yeah,
so
please.
So that's what's happening.
Where have you been, Jake? Stop avoiding the main subject.
Where have I been?
Where you been? Oh, you went to the chip shop? Yeah.
I went to the chip shop, got lost.
Yeah.
No, I've been wandering around for 2 weeks in the woods. That's why my hair's like this.
Jags has
See
been on an adventure.
I went on a bit of an adventure, and it was actually because I've got some terrific friends, and I'm so blessed in America, and they didn't invite me over. I just said I'm coming, and I caught them on a day they were in, so they didn't have much choice. You see, curtains were open, they weren't prepared at all.
That's right, yeah.
You know. So I ended up
They
staying
got all
with
the boards ready to put up, but they weren't quick enough.
Yeah, some terrific friends, and I was really blessed, and they took us on a trip to Nashville to see the music scene in America, you know, the country music scene, and it was just unbelievable. I've never seen that before. I have been to Nashville, but not to the main Broadway, I think it's called, the Strip, where every bar has got a live band, and every band is absolutely top notch. They're playing all the country songs, none of which I knew really. I didn't really know that. If they played some of the more Johnny Cash ones, I could recognise them, but it was all country, and it was, for that time of the year, mid-November, it was full, it was just busy, and it was 71 degrees. It was so warm, it was it's November, and it was just tremendous to see these musicians.
For those of you who are, Europhiles, that's Fahrenheit, not centigrade.
It was hotter than the sun. And it was just a fantastic time, and I got to meet some to see all my friends again. You know, they're the family that I've known for 35 years since I went to America in the late 80s, and they're all grown up and kids, and I've mentioned this I think before, but I did one fortunate thing is my friend Rusty, who's a guitar player, was encouraged by his girlfriend Janie to learn a couple of the songs I've written, which I've played on this channel, and we got to do these live in a bar in Ohio, and we didn't get stoned off. There was no chicken wire, which really? I thought they might have needed to have been.
Wow, yeah.
And people were really receptive, and
that's great.
And we sounded great, the two of us.
Have you got the name of this place? Can you let me know where it is?
I will tell you, but I can't remember. It was in Columbus, Ohio.
In case I want to play somewhere sometime, you know.
And it's a great venue. It's a really nice venue. And we did a few songs of mine, and it was just nice, and they were receptive, and they clapped at the end. Are you
gonna play the one you played there tonight?
No, I'll play another one, but not one I played there, because I played the ones I played there that we played.
Okay, well, you're allowed to play them again, but that's okay. I mean, we won't force him. Well,
you know, I mean, there is footage. There is footage of this very thing that I speak of.
The very thing you speak of.
Yes, this very event, this Ohio gig, and it was great. I think it was just nice to be doing something you love somewhere, you know, and it was good, and I liked it, and it was a terrific time, and it was too short, only 10 days, but it was over very, very quickly, and we came back to, like, I think 5 degrees, didn't we, or something, whatever it is here now, cold weather, and grey skies.
Oh, not half. Yes,
skies,
it's been
riots.
There hasn't been riots. Get out of here. Oh, you mean in our kitchen tonight, making dinner?
You missed the riots, though. They were great.
Well,
So what have you done that's new?
I haven't done any new songs. Well, I have. I have been. Sorry, I haven't done it. I haven't got anything new to play.
But you have been doing some new stuff.
Yeah, I've been kicking some stuff around.
You're putting an album together, aren't you? Another one?
Yes, we're gonna try and put out that song of Richard's, which is called "Along the Line," which is the one we played at the conservatoire. We're going to do it a very similar way with the string, a bit of orchestral accompaniment with it, and we're going to put "Crazy Machine" on it, which is that picture you saw at the beginning of this. If you watch the little countdown at the front, there's a picture of a Titanic-y type ship drifting off into the galactic sunset there, and that's the picture that's going on the cover of this vinyl EP. It'll be an EP. There'll be 3 or 4 songs on it. There'll be Richard's song, there'll be a song called Redshift, and there'll be a song called and Richard's song, I've told you. So there's the 3. Crazy Machine, Redshift, and Along the Line. And we're thinking of putting another song of Richard's on it called I Won't Stop Loving You. But that's not been worked on as yet. But we're gonna see if we can put some zus into that one. Yeah,
That's good.
so that's a plan.
Redshift, Dave.
Redshift,
I remember that title.
It's me and Martin Smith. Yeah, shall I try and find it to play?
I'm sure I've heard that before. You know, I don't know if but that's a song that you've done a while ago.
Oh yeah, it's
Because I remember the title Redshift.
Yeah, done absolutely years ago. Yeah. You carry on talking, and I'll see if I can find it. Now we've mentioned it. Okay.
Yeah, well, all I can talk about is how great it was to be in Nashville. Relentless
I thought you was going to
music,
say how
Dave.
great I am. All I can talk about is how great. Anyway, go on.
Relentless music, morning, noon and night. But it's good to hear, and that's where a lot of the artists, the country people, become successful. Hone their skills in Nashville. And we went to the Nashville Hall of Country Music Museum. Johnny Cash's guitars and Elvis's Cadillac and all these incredible things and all these artists that go way back, and very much a lot of it is put towards the new artists. But I'm not into country that way, so everybody else knows them, but I didn't really know a lot of the new artists. The last big one I think that I remember, there was obviously the Johnny Cash and all them lot, and Elvis's guitar player. Who was that guy that played for Elvis?
I don't know, Jake.
Oh gosh, Chet Atkins.
Chet Atkins. Yeah.
All his guitars were there and all that sort of stuff. But the last one, like I was saying, that I remember is Garth Brooks. But that was 30 years ago. And he was a massive superstar. Shania Twain, who started in country. Even that young girl, pop star, Taylor Swift. She started in country. And the taller she got, the more successful she became, because I think she's about 6 foot tall and a billionaire. Yeah, so she really sold some albums. But yeah, it was a good thing to see, and the history of it. A lot of it sounds all Irish, with all the fiddles and stuff. That's what it seems to me. The country music, all the fiddles, it's all the Irish folk stuff. That's what it seems. Reminded me of the early stuff in the 30s. So what's this you're going to do?
Yeah, well, I can't find the tape of it because I should have set it up beforehand, but the tape's on another computer and I can't grab hold of it. So, but Redshift, it's a real heavy metal song, and it goes something like this. Perfectness, your teeth are forever. Don't say goodbye until it's hurting less. You know it could be never. I cry like the sky, but there ain't no reply. Only that red ship Just making love, just making love, just making love on the red ship coming in. Just making love, just making love, just making love on the red ship coming in. Presidente, hot potato, he plays baby. Big talking, big shot, space invaders, he done for Jago. They smile at the sky, but there ain't no reply. Only that red ship coming in. Too closely, only mostly where I'm going, where I've been. Diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-doo. Just making love, just making love, just making love on the red ship coming in. Just making love, just making love. Just making love on the red shift coming in. Just making love on the red shift coming in. Just making love on the red shift coming in. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey. This song has the most outrageous hooligan guitar by Martin Smith. I'm going to play it next time we come on here. This one. Now I've kind of dipped my toe in the water, as it were. But it's just a great, what would you call it, heavy metal song. I mean, I was in a heavy metal group and I left it because I didn't really like that style of music to play. You know, it didn't bless me to play in a big loud group like. But it's such good fun to play a big loud raucous song.
It is, yeah.
And so that's Martin and me had a lot of fun making that, and that's going to go on this record, like I say. Anyway, that's my rendition of it, my poor rendition of it. My apologies, but it blamed Jay's because he mentioned it. Did you mention it?
Yeah, I did. And now you've said that Martin's playing on it, it's got to be good.
Martin plays it great, and there's great production ideas, and really, it's really, I really like it. So, so that's coming out pretty soon.
And that's you've got a recording of that. An old recording of it.
Of that song, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't remember it on any album.
No, it wasn't on an album.
Oh, you never put it on any of the discs?
No, it's never been released, no.
Oh, I see, that's why I haven't heard it as a recorded song.
In fact, I'm trying to get the 8-track tape digitised so that I can remix it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but if I can, we'll remix it and we'll smarten it up a bit, you know.
What happened to all your 8 tracks and your real tracks?
Well, I've got all the 8 tracks next door, but getting them digitised is so that I can use them on the Pro Tools.
So you can remix it all?
Yeah.
I see.
You see
Not just to put it onto a disc, I see what you mean.
Yeah. You see, what happened with the Crazy Machines song was I had all Richard's tapes. They were, I kind of Sheila said, "Yeah, you have all these. See what you can do with some of these." I went through them all, and lo and behold, I found one of my songs, which is Crazy Machine, that I'd forgotten I'd given it to Richard, and Richard had played some guitar on it, and really tasteful stuff as he always did. So I found it. I went, wow, and I thought that's nearly finished. So I just did because now I've got the digitised tape. I was able to do a bit more singing on it. Fill up a few blanks on it, and we made it into a record, and it's a really good record, yeah. Crazy Machine. And Barry was kind enough to do me that image out there. Barry, Jags apologises for not. Did you tell him?
I did. And once again, Barry, all in God's good time.
That's a song, though.
It should be. It's a song. Not only is it a song, Dave, but if I remember correctly, your friend Mr. Lynn, didn't he produce that?
Yeah, he did.
And did he produce it here?
No.
Oh, he took it away, did he?
At his studio in Meriden. At his house in Meriden.
Okay. Merry Hill.
Merry Dane.
It's got a-
Merry Hill.
Merry Hill.
For those of you who don't know the local lingo, Merry Hill is a shopping centre near to here, which is like where everybody
Like a
goes.
shopping mall.
It's a shopping mall. It's like the shopping mall to end shopping malls, because you can imagine what that's like on a Saturday lunchtime. So no, not Merry Hill. No.
Before we move on, Dave, I'd like to present you with something.
Go on then. What's that then?
It's this.
A plectrum.
It's not just any plectrum. It's a magic plectrum.
Is it?
It
Wow.
says Nashville.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, I can read that. Yeah.
So that's that.
Thanks, Jay. Look at
And
that.
also
Wow.
an award, Dave.
I know.
This is the Great British Tea Award.
Tea.
This is a spoon. It's a teaspoon.
A teaspoon.
Yes, because you make great tea.
Look at.
It's an award.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
See, are you happy with that, Dave?
So when I'm look at that, everyone.
It's a Nashville spoon for
So
making tea.
when I'm stirring my tea anti-clockwise, whispering, mumbling to myself, "God save the Queen" or the King, whoever it is nowadays. But you know all that stuff with me Union Jack apron on. I'll use that.
You'll be able to make country tea.
Country tea with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
See?
My own spoon. Can I take it out of it?
You can, Dave.
Will it come out?
As long as the alarm doesn't go off.
Oh, you didn't pay for it. Thanks, Jay. Bless you for that. That's lovely. That will come into operation very, very soon in this establishment. Okay, well, I know you've got an up-tempo song to play, so I'm gonna send everyone to sleep before you do that with something that I've just finished the words to this, and it's been on the go for a long while. And I thought, well, I'll just play it to you because I got it done this week. I recorded it. I changed some of the backing to it and the arrangement and stuff. But the song is quite a grim, sad song, and it's called Stoney Lane, and it goes like this: when you walk out of the room and shake the dust off your feet, and you want to run away, but you're in too deep, and it feels so good to be out on the street. Kicking a can down the road, thinking of a time when it was easy come and easy go. I'm out on a long, hard Stoney Lane, picking a path through the wind and the rain, back in a place I call never again. With a heart so heavy I could sink beneath the weight, and the things I used to love I've grown to hate. I really don't want anyone to see me in this state. Kicking a can down the road, picking up the pieces of a bomb I thought would never explode. I'm treading along dark Stoney Lane, back where I swore I'd never again set a foot down onto that gully of pain. Down Stoney Lane, I cry again. Down Stoney Lane, my Stoney Lane. Now voices in the darkness speak, they nag me till I go to sleep. They say I'm in trouble deep, but I'm just kicking a can down the road. making like it's made of tin, but I know that it's cold. I gotta get back to the living again. Step on the gas and get me out of the rain, somewhere that's far, far away from everything. On Stoney Lane, on Stoney Lane, on Stoney Lane, by Stoney Lane. There we go, the sound of suicides being committed everywhere.
Is that about the M6 that brings you into Birmingham? Because that's how I feel when I'm honest. But I haven't written a song about it.
Right, yeah.
Well, I sort of have, just called the M6 Death Road.
Well, that's a
bit more poetic the way you did it there, Dave.
Than the M6 Death Road, you think?
Yeah.
I was tempted.
You could have been the title.
I couldn't quite fit M6 Death Road in it. But
yeah. But that's it. That's what it was like coming back, tell you.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, sorry for that sad interlude, that little Dumo song.
While we're on doom and gloom, a bit of music trivia.
Yeah.
I watched a YouTube documentary on a band called Badfinger that nobody really knows about. But everybody does know.
They had a hit with the Paul McCartney song.
That's right. What was that Paul McCartney song?
If you want it, here it is, come and get it.
But it's going fast. But you
better hurry, because it's going fast.
Yes, it was a hit. And they wrote this song, I Can't Live If Living Is Without You. And it didn't really do much for them. But then, as we all probably know now, particularly people who are watching of our age, will know that Harry Nilsson did a cover in the 70s, 71, I think. And it became a massive, I can't live if living is without. Made it huge amount of money, massive.
Yeah.
Number one here in America and some places in Europe. And then in the 90s, it also made a load of money because Mariah Carey covered it.
Right, yeah.
And it'd be even bigger. But the two musicians that wrote the song in the band, the Badfinger, never received the royalties for some bizarre reason because it was tied up with their management.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I was just thinking.
That comes from a reputable source, I presume.
It was a proper documentary about them, and they interviewed the people and different producers and stuff that worked with them. And
okay,
and
no, I didn't know.
He was on that thing
was
talking about them. Yeah, he was interviewed and talking about when he wrote the song for them.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He did that tune for.
And he said, "Look, you got to play because they were signed to Apple Records."
It was a great little tune. That was, yeah.
Yeah, they were signed to Apple Records.
Yeah.
That band, but they never really broke. Massively.
Well, that song cooked along nicely, as I recall. But I don't think the second song went anywhere, if I remember right.
That's right. Yeah. The Paul McCartney one was a good hit for them. But they were. But they're a band from a couple of guys, I think, from Wales, and there's one surviving member now, who's I think in his 80s.
What did he play? The surviving member.
I think he was the drummer.
Okay.
I think all the musicians have passed on, deceased. Yeah, which.
Well, on that happy note.
What a great song! Yeah, we'll change it up. We'll upbeat it.
Oh, I can't forget to move. Hold your face when I was old. All the way to the story goes. You always smiled at me in your eye. Your thorough show. Oh, yes, it shows.
That's it.
Can't live if living is without you. Can't live anymore. Can't live.
Yeah, what a song! But Nielsen's interpretation of it.
Well, he got the voice, and he goes down that low, so he goes up high. Yeah.
But Badfinger's version of it, which you can get on the internet, is nowhere near. This is what the part of the point I was going to make is that was nowhere when they did it as a song. They didn't think it was that great.
But
when they heard,
but what did you think when you heard it?
I agreed with them. It didn't seem to be that great. Their version was just. But when Nielsen did it, and it's a bit like the Johnny Cash. That he did
Okay, well,
Hurt.
do your song, Jason.
Hurt.
No, don't do that one. Do your song. You know.
Right, mine is kind of like.
Do you know something? When I first sang a song of mine called Something, you just reminded me about a dynamic that's at work in rock and roll, and it's just when I sang Something, I said to Carl Wayne, I said, I've got this idea for this song, and it goes a bit like this. Look, I said, but I don't know how the tune should go or anything, and I couldn't sing it, could not sing it. This song, it was just, I just couldn't do it. It kind of a bit of a kind of bluesy kind of whatever. Carl Wayne sang it absolutely brilliantly. He sang it so good, I never bothered trying to sing it again. We've just had to learn it for the show we're doing now, and now I can sing it. And I'm like so chuffed to sing it because it's like it's actually a really good song and I really like it.
But that's it. But
I couldn't sing it until Carl Wayne showed me how to do it.
Isn't that amazing?
Because his interpretation of it was absolutely brilliant. And
but right back to the Johnny Cash interpretation of Hurt.
Let's hear your interpretation of
Don't Stop.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop him now. He's on a roll. Okay, Jays, go for it, yeah.
All right.
Yeah?
When we met, I was shy. I knew you liked some other guy. I was sure I could see that my love stands eternally. So I left well and lonely. I knew in time that he'd be gone. But one day he'd be mine, 'cause true love stands the test of time. I said, don't stop, girl, I need your loving. Don't stop, it fits me like a glove, but don't stop. This precious heart of mine, don't stop loving me. So here we are, years along. What a journey we've been on. I would call those precious times right there by my side. I said, don't stop, your love is good for me, and don't stop. I love you endlessly, and don't stop. I'm really thrown away, don't stop loving me. I said, don't stop stopping, girl, I need your love, and don't stop. It fits me like a glove, and don't stop. This precious heart of mine, don't stop loving me. I said, don't stop, your love is good for me, and don't stop. I love you endlessly, and don't rock. I'm always thrown away, don't stop loving me. Don't stop loving me. Don't stop loving me. All right, and that's just a silly little tune, you know. It's and it's called the M6.
Right.
No, it's called Don't Stop.
Don't stop on the M6.
Because I wrote it
It's a
as a
clear
sort
one.
of a kind of like a Tom Petty thing. And I expect lots of guitar playing in the middle of it, you know, and little
I
bits
got
of
my new
music
Nashville pick to give it like a Nashville.
to give it a Nashville twang. But it's just, but I think the chorus is quite. Don't stop. I need your love, don't stop. Fits me like a glove, don't stop. This precious heart of mine, don't stop loving me. And then she'll be
Don't
harmony.
stop loving me.
But there's one harmony. Shake it up. I think that's where they got that from, this song.
They got it from your song.
they
They're
took
ready
it
for
from
the future. Saw this programme.
Well, funny enough you say that, Dave.
Yeah.
I watched another YouTube video and it was talking about parallel universes.
There you go.
So,
I rest my case.
There isn't a future or a past, it's just next to us. So I can go to the past, what we thought was the past, but it's over there. It's not back there, it's over here. And if I want to go to the future, I'll go over here, that way.
Right, yeah.
And I can see what's happening in the future.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to try and, get a ticket.
Ticket?
To the parallel universe.
Okay.
But according to this physicist, anyway, on YouTube.
Well, James, that is immensely interesting. And in fact, it's world shattering, and we need to consider that. We need to put it forward to the Oxford and Cambridge people, and well, really,
if they can come up with an antidote to
an antidote to it. We don't want the antidote. we
I was
want
gonna
to
say,
get.
If they can come up with an antidote to COVID-19, sure they can figure out the parallel universe. I mean, they did that in a few weeks, didn't they? So parallel universe should be easy. Just saying.
You do wonder, don't you, about the what do they call it? The
sanity of musicians.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yes, we're all
I think people are commenting
stark
down
raining, but they are. People are commenting. Look, they're saying what a load of rubbish. Look,
you should be locked up. Again.
How come you're not inside? Let's have a read of what they say, James. Go on, can you read it from there?
No,
I can't read it. I'm going to have to go up close to the screen. Sorry about this, lads, but it's this screen here, see.
There was one fella said that when you were kicking the can down the road,
that song
you travelled quite far. That can's a long way down the road now.
That song. We won't talk about the can that I've been kicking down the road. That was a sad interlude. This song has certainly got a certain something. That's what the song was called to start with. That certain something. Carl Wayne sang it, and I've just learnt it. It's only taken me 60 years to learn it. And he showed me how. Good old Carl, yeah. Let's have a look what other people have been saying. Somebody's driving the Mini. Oh, that's Julie. Okay, Julie, yeah. Don't stop driving, Julie. Let's have a look what we got. Get all the practice you can get. What does that mean? Reminds me of the Travelling Wilburys. I think that's talking about your song there. Oh, it's another goodie from Mark. Yes, that's
good. Thank you.
That's for Richard Kenworthy. Another goodie from Mark. It is indeed. He keeps coming up with these goodies. I'm gonna have to try and copy the contents of his songbook here and see what's going on here, because got to try and keep up with the Joneses round here. Let's have a look what we're doing here. Let me see if I can. Oh, I can roll it back here. Look, see what they've been saying. Look at all this lot here. Mr. Lynn mentioned. Jeff Lynn. Mr. Lynn was. Yeah. Okay.
You haven't got an alternator for a Ford Cortina, have you? That's completely irrelevant.
That's not this
Sorry,
program.
You're on the wrong.
That's the other program.
Channel.
The wrong channel. Oh dear. I seem to have lost my my apparatus here. Let me move this slot down if I can. There we go. Okay, put it all back up the top. Okay, so we've just read some of the comments, and some of them are printable, some are, no, they're all printable actually. It's very nice of you to make comments, to make any sort of comment. We appreciate it. We appreciate that you're bothered enough to make a comment, don't we?
Absolutely.
We really do, because okay, well today I've been mixing a song which you may have heard before, but I've been mixing it and had some production ideas, and some songs are production songs. By that I mean that they might start off as an organic song. They might come out of life, but they end up being songs that need a bit of help from the production department to make them work. I know a lot of Jeff's songs. He's done quite a few production ideas on songs which were really natural songs, but he's made them into hits doing that. And I kind of studied under Jeff Lynne, I guess you'd say, and I like his work. And so anyway, I'm rabbiting on. I've been working on this song, and I'm going to play it now. And James, we're going to have our headsets on to listen to this because it's going to come through the headset. People are going to hear it on the net, but we aren't going to hear it here. We'll have to turn the mic off, and let's just get this thing going. I think it's this one. Is it this one? No, it's this one out. Okay, I think it's this one. So let's see if we can get this song going. It's called Windows in the Sky. Here we go.
Look at me, I've been walking in the wilderness, I've been living in a fog. Better late than never, better right than wrong, better us together than us alone. Yes, a goodbye is a word that don't belong. Every night, every day, what can you do? Everyone tries to make me feel some kind of blue.
Just turning it down a bit here, it's a bit hot, isn't it?
But it's okay, I got my babe, she's looking good. Yes, she is everything the great musician made. Every note he played, I heard it on a windows in the sky, open to my sleepy world. Say hello, I'm loving every moment. There's no need to cry, no reason why I should doubt. I have found out what it means to be in love. Somewhere in the dead of a long, lonely night, where the edge of dreams meet forever, I stood and waited for such a long time for you. Better late than never, better right than wrong, better us together than us alone. Yes, and goodbye's such a sad, depressing song, but it's okay, I got my babe, she's looking good. Yes, she is everything the great musician made. Musician, every note he played. Come take me into windows in the sky, open to my sleepy world. It's amazing when I think about it. There's no windows to the sky, no earthly eyes need to know what's the secret, what it is that I am on. Windows in the sky, looking down on my sleepy world. I don't know, I can take it all in. Windows in the sky, don't let the
I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
you didn't hear what he said then. He said, have you ever thought of doing a 3-minute song, Dave? I said, well, that was just over 3 minutes. He said, look, he said, I was clean shaven when we started this. Look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn on the mic, they said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we're on it. We're on it.
Look, it's time that we went
Yes.
to our respective hotchies and bid these good people good night.
It is because they've got things to do. don't
They've got things to do, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, they were keeping them up.
Keep them from some practical things that we're trying to do. Yeah.
So listen, thanks ever so you good people for hooking up to Dave's Song Factory tonight, and please subscribe to the channel if you've got a mind to. It could help us enormously, and we'll catch you next time. Bye bye for now. Yes, Dave's Song Factory. It won't be every week, it'll be every fortnight from now on, because I have to go night flying every other Thursday, you know. Want to just encourage you to subscribe or like or tell your friends about the channel. We need to try and beat the algorithm. The algorithm? Yeah, that's it. Algorithm. Mr. and Mrs. Algorithm. Mr. and Mrs. Gorithm and their son Al. See you next time.